Vicki Baggett. Good morning. What a great day to be standing in front of the SRC board and superintendent. I took off today just to be with each of you especially and share a direct message. You have been put on notice. You have inappropriate books in your schools and you're not being transparent about this to the people who elected you into office. Sadly, you are more concerned about political scoreboards than you are the law, and what you are exposing are minors too. You will be held accountable. At the September board meeting, Dr. Barber, you claimed that the media specialists were diligently working to remove age and content inappropriate books. However, in an October 24th public request response concerning this very thing, your district informed that since January the 1st, 2022, the only books that have been pulled because of 1006 are the ones listed on the homepage under the challenge button. So who is lying? Why do you have a problem with the transparency? Even earlier, Mr. Thorpe just declared that citizens are not entitled to this information. Your own attorney informed me in an email from October 17th that the list on the district's website for challenged books is not mandatory. In other words, this board and superintendent do not have an obligation to show anyone what books are being challenged and for what reason. This is obvious because of the redactions you've put on each submission. Is this why even your own employees visit our unredacted page daily? Again, no transparency. Which leads me to my next point. Why are you throwing your librarians and your principals under the bus? The actual burden of all books is on you, Superintendent Barber, and board members. Yes, the librarians are the final gatekeepers, but ultimately they take their instructions from you. What good did removing a book last week in one high school do if it is still available in others? Through the interlibrary loan, a student from J, for example, can request this book from another school. This very book that you claimed to the media that had been removed last week is actually still available this morning at Milton and Pace High Schools. Did you lie, or is this another media doublespeak? We all know how notorious the media is with things like this. By placing the decision to remove or keep a challenged book with the principal and the librarian, you are attempting to shirk your responsibility. People are angry, and yes, because I'm out in front of this in many counties, a lot of them have come to me, and many of these people you know, but all is good. What you have meant for harm and division, God is using for good to expose what is happening here. I would like to leave you with a final thought to wake you up on this Tuesday morning. 2 copies of the book that I'm about to read from were checked out at Pace High School when I first found and read it last week. I won't say the bad words here. Can I F you? He sucked the base of her throat. Please. He breathed it against the shell of her ear, and it wasn't as though she could say no or wanted to. She nodded her permission and reached for his cock, but he beat her to it and pulled down his pants, closing his fist around it. He was big, larger than she thought he would be. Ah, you're so big. Superintendent and board members, you are not big. You will be held accountable for your lackadaisical attitude in these matters. All eyes are watching.